Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor Mohinder Chand, Department of Tourism and Hotel Management, Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. Dear friends, today we will discuss on the subject tourism and hospitality industry, paper, travel agency and tour operations, itinerary preparations and tour package design. Module first, travel trade, historical perspective. Let us understand the learning outcomes. After completing this module, students will be able to understand meaning of travel trade, know the historical perspective of travel trade. Let us start with the introduction. Recently, travel industry has become world's fastest growing industry in terms of revenue generation, foreign exchange, earnings, catering to millions of tourists, regional and local developments. Interestingly, every year, numerous players have entered this vital sector of travel industry. Every year, millions of people approach to travel agencies and tour operators provide them with holidays to all corners of the world. Many travel agencies and tour operators are expanding their services model, both in terms of the numbers and the quality, to cater more and more tourists vis-a-vis to enhance their market share. Over the years, numerous changes and developments have been emerged in the travel trade industry. In this module, learners will explore how travel trade has emerged over the years and understand the historical perspectives of travel trade, that is travel agencies and tour operators. Let us start with travel trade historical perspectives. Meaning of travel trade, travel agencies and tour operators. Tourism is often seen as a global phenomena and has been recognized as the single largest item in world trade. Its importance is evident from the fact that its influence thoroughly penetrates society, politics, culture and above all, the economy. Indeed, this is the branch of the global economy with the most dynamic growth. Perhaps it is likely to become the largest global industry by the end of 2020. This industry is already accounting for more than 9% of total world trade, 25% of the service sector and about 12% of the global employment. It has become a multifarious industry that affects nearly all sectors of international and national economy. Further, travel and tourism is a key sector for economic development and job creation throughout the world. In 2016, travel and tourism directly contributed US 2.3 trillion and 109 million jobs worldwide. Taking its wider indirect and induced impacts into the account, the sector contributed US 7.6 trillion to the global economy and supported 292 million jobs in 2016. This was equal to 10.2% of the world's GDP and approximately 1 in 10 of all jobs. Travel and tourism impact includes people traveling for both leisure and business. Domestically and internationally, in 2016, 76.8% of all travel spend was as a result of leisure travel compared to 23.2% from business travel. Domestic travel generates 72% of the sector contribution to GDP, thus making a significantly large contribution than international travel, with foreign visitors spending at 28%. The outcome for 2017 is very positive, with world outbound travel projected to grow by between 4 to 5%. Asia and the USA, and the stronger growth will be out of the Europe. The travel agency and tour operators are major component of travel trade industry. A travel agency may be an individual, a firm or company which makes arrangements in respect of travel tickets, travel documents, transportations, accommodation, entertainment, insurance, foreign currency and other travel-related services from the principal suppliers and sell to the ultimate consumers. A travel agency may be defined as an organization, a company which assembles land arrangements from the ground operators, handling agencies, and combines them with air ticket, accommodation, transportations, and form a tour package according to the requirement of the specific tourist. A tour operator is a company which specialized in the planning and operation of pre-planned vacations and makes these available for tourists either directly or through the retail travel agency. Practically, most tour operators select specific parts of the world as targeted markets in which they concentrate and offer their tours. The tour operator may be international or domestic, or may specialize in a particular continent, multinational regions, etc. However, a few tour operators serves both international and domestic markets. Besides offering both the types of destinations, specializations helps in targeting the markets and in reducing the range of potential competitors. In the complex and intricate travel business environment, a tourism operator performs various types of activities to cope with volatile tourism business environment. Historical perspective of travel trade. Travel agency and tour operators, the history of tourism is closely associated with human civilizations on this earth planet. It is argued that the historical roots of tourism can be drawn back roughly to the existence of mankind on earth. Also, the origins of the civilizations era of tourism industry commended side by side with humans' journey of religious, heritage, cultural and educational tourism to all races that lived on the earth. In the beginning, humans' wants were few and simple, limited to his or her physical existence, such as food, clothing, and shelters. What as the advances in the scale of intelligence, his wants increased, and he requires not only the comforts and convenience of life, what even the luxury. Civilized man is never satisfied, for no sooner is a want supplied than another rises in its place, and under that stimulus he achieves mighty conquest over the forces of nature and attains to a high degree of development in character. The tourism business is at least 2000 years old. It began when wealthy citizens of the ancient Rome, deciding they would rather spend their summers away from the city, took trips to the countryside and the coast. From ancient Roman times through to the 17th century, young men of high standing were encouraged to travel through Europe on a grand tour. However, Roman tourism ended with its empire, and for hundreds of years, the turbulent economic, social, and military situation in Europe made frequent safe travel out of the question. During the medieval era, however, tourism again appeared thanks to a growing interest in pilgrimage. The organizer arranged the tourism basics of itineraries and places to eat and sleep. It's evident that many pilgrims were keen to relax and enjoy themselves as well as visit a holy shrine. In fact, the old English word holy day became holiday. Similarly, people has become more health conscious during 18th century, began to visit the spa and seaside towns of Europe to benefit from the spring waters and fresh air. On the other hand, most notably, the English took educational holidays to countries such as Italy with the intention of studying the painting, sculptures, and architectures and visiting historical sites. At the beginning of the 20th century, bank holidays were introduced, and in the 1930s, paid holidays time was more widely available. In the second half of the 20th century, the paid holidays were accepted as a norm, and package holidays were within the reach of most people. After World War II, the availability of the airplanes was the messengers of the start of chartered flights. In the year 1970s, the introduction of the wide-bodied jets meant that journey to the USA and the Far East came with the reach of many people. The history of travel agency and tour operator dates back from the early years of the 18th century. Throughout the history, there were travel middlemen who helped the traders traveling for trade and others who traveled for religious purposes. During 1600s, the British travelers were found very keen and encouraging to study the lifestyle, customs, traditions, nature of the people of European origin. This has led to the development of grand tour concept, which were specially educational tours, resulting to some extent from Renaissance during 17th and 18th century. In the earliest times, people have traveled on foot to hunt, explore, or make pilgrimage. Food, water, safety, or other things of different resources was the early travel motivations. The inventions of the wheel and the sail provided new modes of transportations. Each improvement in technology increased individuals' opportunity to travel. When roads were developed and railway networks spread across the countries, tourism started to flourish. Tourism has also expanded as people's leisure time has increased. In the 70s, leisure time was available only to the richer people. Indeed, they were sometimes referred to as the leisure classes. In 1730, the British coastal area was developed as sea water was found to be useful to cure many diseases. This resulted into the development of health spa concept. It also was in the early 80s that steamer cruises became popular on both the rivers and the oceans. The Cox and Kings was founded in 1758 when Richard Cox became official travel agent of the British Royal Armed Force. Almost 100 years later, in June 1841, Thomas Cook opened the first leisure travel agency designed to help Britons improve their life by seeing the world and participating in temperance movement. In 1822, Robert Smart of Bristol, England, announced himself as the first steam ship agent. He began booking passengers on the steamers to various Bristol channels, ports, and to Dublin, what the first specialized in individual inclusive travel. The basic function of travel agency was probably Thomas Bennett, who was another Englishman serving as secretary to the British Consul General in Norway. In this position, he frequently arranged individual scenic tours in Norway for visiting British notables. Finally, in 1850, he set up a business as a trip organizer and provided individual tourists with itineraries, provision, and a travel kit. He made different types of arrangements like horses, hotels, room for the clients. However, the history of travel agency and tour operation business can be traced back to over 176 years to Thomas Cook, who, while traveling from the Temperance Society leisure, threw off an idea regarding engaging special train to carry the friends of temperance from the Leicesters to and back. He thought that it would be a better proposition to pursue a railway company to carry a train of passengers at a very cheap rate than to run the train at standard fares, what probably only half full. The railway company jumped at the idea, and a few weeks later, a train carrying 570 passengers travelled at specially reduced fares. The venture was soon followed by excursionists to various other places. The advertisements for Liverpool trip sensations, and the response was so overwhelming that a second trip had to be arranged. This venture was soon followed by different excursions at various places. In 1843, 3,000 school children were taken to a trip from Leicester's to the Derby in England. In 1845, Thomas Cook ran his first commercial package tour, complete with cost-effective railway tickets and a printed guide. The excursionists followed in 1846 to 1847. By the mid-19th century, holidays away from home had become a custom for people, and Cook's initiative and organized capability provided the final impetus. In 1856, Cook succeeded in organizing his first grand circle tours of the continent. This tour was also repeated. Cook's Paris excursions are the first true package tours. All the details of the transportation, accommodations, and other facilities were pre-arranged. In 1863, he was given a red carpet welcome by the hoteliers and transporters in Switzerland. In 1864, the first guided tour of the Italy left England with application for the work for the exceeding the then available capacity. Thomas Cook and Sons had established their first official London office in 1865. Then he introduced the concept of railway and hotel coupons. In 1880s, there were more than 1,000 hotels throughout the world accepted these coupons. In the late 70s of the 19th century, Cook arranged a deluxe tour of India with the P&O steamship line. On arrival in Bombay, the travelers were moved in specialized compartments on Indian Railways to see the Taj Mahal. Meals were served to the travelers in train. In 1874, he provided another service which was the beginning of the present day traveler check. It is issued against loss. The issuing company makes little money on selling traveler checks. In 1880, John Mason Cook, the son of Thomas Cook, left for India and established offices in Bombay and Calcutta. In 1887, these offices arranged the visits of Indian princes to Queen Victoria's Jubilee celebration. Thus, travel agency business kept on growing as many other travel agencies were established and contributed towards the growth of the business. But much water has flown down Thomas since then, and the scope of the functions of the modern travel agency has widened to facilitate the further development of travel agencies and tour operations business. Numerous travel related concepts have been coined, such as the first foreign independent tour was introduced in 1850 by Thomas Bennett. In the years 1850, Thomas Cook diversified his travel business as a tour operator and developed the tourist itinerary. In 1858, the American Express Company was entered the travel business. The inclusive escorted and grand tour concept were also coined by Thomas Cook in the year 1855 and 1856 respectively. Mr. Cook brought the first ever British group of tourists to India by the P&O Steamship Company in 1878. Another landmark in the growth of travel agency and tour operation business was that Thomas Cook and Sons established its offices in Bombay and Calcutta in 1880. Thereafter, number of small travel agencies, tour operators have started the operation of outbound and inbound tour packages. In 1961, Travel Corporation of India Limited was established to further strengthen the growth and development of travel agency business. This was the turning point in the history of Indian travel agencies and tour operation business. Therefore, TCI acted as trendsetter, leading to the setting up of a number of travel agencies in India such as Sita, World Travel, Thomas Cook India, Cox and King, American Express, and so forth. Recent changes within the tourism industry, such as advent of jet aircraft, airlines, deregulations, information technology, globalization, merger and acquisitions, consumerism, CRS, GDS, and so forth have transformed the travel agency and tour operation business more sophisticated and competitive. The competitive nature of the business has promoted the number of organizations to diversify their product lines towards travel agency and tour operation. Therefore, a large number of travel agencies and tour operators have been established at global level. The Air Traffic Conference and International Air Transport Association (ITA) are appointing new agencies world over. At the end of 2000, there were merely 42,000 travel agencies. This number increased to over 60,000 in 2007, and as per industry forecast, the number increased to 96,000 in 2016, 15. During 2016 and 17, there are more than 15,000 travel agencies and tour operators added in the existing number, and perhaps more than 10 times are operating without the formal approval from the International Air Transport Association and other governments. Thus, outgrowth of the travel agency and tour operator is due to the development of trade industry vis-a-vis other industries over the years at global level. According to one report, Indian tourism industry forecast 2007-11 gives an overview of the current state of tourism in India, emerging trends as well as the future trends in this sector on both the accounts, which is inbound as well as the outbound. A detailed picture of the Indian hotel industry, its occupancy rate and the room supply by 2011, key facts and the analysis of the major players, tour operators in hotel, Thomas Cook Private Limited, Kony, Cox and King, Raj Travels and Tours, TUI, etc. The recent decades that followed is considered to have been a significant period in tourism development, as more travel companies came onto the scene, increasing competition for clients and moving towards mass tourism, introducing new destinations and modes of holidaying. Industry growth has been interrupted at several key points in history, including World War I, the World Great Depression, and the World War II. At the start of this century, global events, international travel, then September 11, 2001, world attack on Trade Center, terrorist attack, the health-related problem, SARS. However, at the same time, the industry began a massive technological shift as increased internet use revolutionized the travel services throughout the world. Through 2010, online travel booking grew exponentially, and 2015 global leaders Expedia had expanded to include brands such as Hotel.com, the Hotbar Group, and so on. Many groups came to the scenes and earning revenues more than US dollar 4.7 millions have also profound impact on the growth and development of the travel trade industry. Let us discuss the summary. In the beginning, travel agencies were primarily mom and pop business established as independent ticket outlets for a train or a steamship. Travel agencies and tour operators now sell a variety of travel products, services and facilities, translating travel dreams into realities rather than travel nightmares. The travel agency systems which we find today have developed with the development of trade, commerce, industry and socio-economic development of civilization. The use of the term travel agencies and tour operation dates back from the early years of the 18th century. Throughout the history, there were travel middlemen who helped the traders traveling for trade and others who traveled for religious purposes. The travel industry is very young as compared to other industries. It did not really gain momentum until 1945. However, it has changed dramatically in just the past 4 decades, and there have been many drastic changes in the making of this fastest growing industry, like deregulations of airlines, information technology, globalization, changing public attitude and so forth. Moreover, recent changes within the travel industry, advent of jet aircraft, airlines deregulation, information technology, merger and acquisitions, CRS, GDS and so forth have transformed the travel agencies and tour operator business more sophisticated and competitive manner. Many large-scale travel companies have changed their product line through merger, acquisition and franchising. In today's volatile business environment, not only is the competition among the travel agencies and tour operators intense, what tourists have wide options of dealing directly with tourism product suppliers. In this module, we have discussed the growth and development of travel trade business. It is clear that large-scale travel companies is the outgrowth of a successful small-scale travel agency and tour operator. Thank you very much for watching EPG Pathshala.